Jaron Ennis is coming off of a 10th round TKO victory over Roman Villa, right? So now he's, he was the IBF mandatory. He's the interim. And now he's Terence Crawford as opposed to Earl Spence's mandatory.
Yeah.
You got fans that's saying that he's not ready. You got Crawford that's saying he's looking for bigger and better things. Is Jaron Ennis ready for a fighter like Terence Crawford?
Absolutely, for sure. Bro, like, I'm gonna keep it real. 147-pound division is dying. And Boots is the most skilled fighter in that weight class. I don't think no one in that weight class can mess with him. Crawford and Boots is a fan fight. That's a fight that the fans want to see. But to establish a legacy and a good career and going for bigger money, that's not the fight you will want because it's a high risk with a low reward.
Speaking of that terminology, you got Crawford fans that feel like because he stepped on Spence, and I don't say that disrespectfully, but you know, he put something on Spence, that he'll automatically do it to Boots because who has Boots fought?
You mean like that triangle?
Yeah, you hear that.
Triangle
Yeah,
theory?
you hear that sentiment. Well, who has he fought? I just remember.
You're always gonna hear that shit.
Yeah, I remember Spence fans saying to Crawford fans, "Well, who has he fought?"
Exactly, and then he performed the way that he did, and all of a sudden they finding excuses. Listen, bro, that triangle, pyramid, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, that doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and say just because Vernon Forrest beat Shane Mosley that Vernon Forrest could do the same shit to Pacquiao. It's not happening, bro. Let's chill a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that that's a good theory to use. Do I think Boots is ready? Yes. Do I think he'll dominate the 147? Yeah. But if I were Crawford, or I was on Team Crawford, and you want to make the fight fans excited and happy, then go for that fight. If you want to go business-wise, then go to 54, try to catch the belts, and then go from there. What I thought wasn't cool was that whole Wallo and Gilly thing with the text message, how he said, do you want to see another dead body? Don't talk that shit if you're going to move up to 54. Like, don't tell me, do you want to see a dead body from across the street? You understand what I'm saying? Don't say that shit. Say that shit and mean it. Like, if you want to get active with that man and give him his title. Because if I'm not mistaken, you did say, speaking of Crawford, you did say that man deserves a title shot after fucking Villa.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Boots would have probably got Spence out of there in 3, maybe 4 rounds. Because he's different. But yes, Crawford did carry Spence, you know, for the level of respect. That bell rings, I promise you, Boots is a whole different animal, and he's not gonna stay there like the way Spence did. He's gonna start combination southpaw, finish that motherfucker right-handed. You ain't gonna know what punch is coming from there. And I'm only speaking that because I worked with that team for 4 years, right around 9, maybe 10 camps, and I saw what that man could do. I personally saw it, just like how Shakur can attest to everything that Crawford can do. I'm speaking on experience. Like, I know what that man could do. I've seen what he can, and you only saw like 30%. We've seen 80, 90% of Crawford when he got hurt and came back and finished the job. So anybody could sit there and say, oh, he ain't fight nobody. He ain't fight nobody. Man, there was people in the comments talking about, oh, Villa's a big guy. Villa's a puncher. Villa's this, Villa's that, because they went off the box rack. Those are the fake-ass fans that don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion.
How do you think that fight turns out if it were to happen now?
With Crawford and Boots?
Yeah.
I think it'll be very chess-like in the first 4 rounds. And once Boots figures out your positioning, where you're going to be, and what you're open to, it's all a matter of whenever he feels to take you out. He's like a fucking assassin in there, bro. Like, he'll see. He like what's that dude, Deadshot? When in the beginning of Suicide Squad, he was like, yo, he about to start singing, but he took him out whenever he wanted. Yeah, that's him.
So you got Crawford getting stopped in that fight?
I got Crawford getting outclassed in that fight and possibly getting stopped anywhere between 6 to 8 rounds.